Son's controversial corner kick goal that cheated Manchester United is what we're talking about right about here at the United chapter, and my name is Abu KALS. Hello everybody, welcome back to the United chapter. And Manchester United fans, we need to talk. We definitely need to talk. We've seen some controversial moments in football history, but this one takes the cake. And in Tottenham's dramatic 4-3 win over Manchester United in the Carabao Cup, Son Heung-min's goal directly from the corner kick left players, fans, and even pundits stunned, and not for the right reasons. Was this brilliancy, luck, outright unfair play? What was this? What actually was this? So today I will definitely break down the controversy surrounding that goal and explain why Manchester United fans feel robbed, and we analyze whether the officials got it right or completely missed the mark. And first of all, we're going to talk about the recap of the incident, what exactly happened. Let's set the stage, yeah? It was the second half, with Tottenham Hotspurs leading 3-2, and I must say they definitely they earned the corner, and that corner really did not go on quite well for Manchester United, where Son stepped in. He stepped up to take the corner kick, and what happened exactly? What happened next? Son curls the ball directly into the goal, and yes, it's a rare sight in football, and it's not easy to do. But there is where things get controversial, So Manchester United players immediately protested, claiming there was interference in the box. The goalkeeper, Binder, appeared visibly obstructed by Tottenham Hotspur from Spurs players, And despite the chaos, VAR reviewed the goal and let it stand. So Manchester United fans, what were your thoughts on this moment? Did it feel like a robbery? Because it certainly looked like one, and that's how I saw it. Let's really break down the goal, yeah? Let's break down the goal. Now, let's dissect this goal from every angle. First, let's talk about Son's technique. There is no denying it. There's nothing like denying it, because it was, we must say, it was an impressive strike. Curling a ball into the net from a corner requires precision and power, However, I must say, the ball is more than just technical skill, And the football is more than just technical skill. Rules matter too, So the goalkeeper interfered. United's goalkeeper, there was a bit of interference in there. So United's goalkeeper looked to be impeded by a group of Spurs football players during that corner kick. While this wasn't just a blatant foul, it created enough of distraction to prevent the goalkeeper from properly contesting the ball. So under FIFA's laws of the game, any action that interferes with the goalkeeper's ability to play the ball should be considered a foul. So why didn't VAR intervene here? And let's talk about VAR's role. The decision to allow the goal definitely raises questions about VAR's consistency. In previous matches, we've seen VAR rule out goals for far less obvious infractions, So some fans argue that officials tend to favor the home side in tight decisions, and was this an example of that? We need to really think about it. So Tottenham Hotspur's football players definitely crowded the 6-yard box, creating physical barrier, while physicality is part of the ball of the part of the foot of the modern foot actually physicality is part of modern football. That's there's definitely a fine line between jostling for position and outright obstruction. And to me, it looked like Spurs crossed that line, and Manchester United paid the price for lack of proper enforcement. So we can also put to comparison similar incidents. This isn't the first time we've seen a controversial goal like this. Let's quickly look at similar instances. So one of them is Jordan Henderson's disallowed goal versus Everton, and that was in 2020. So VAR ruled this out for an offside call by the narrowest of margins. So if such tight scrutiny applies to offsides, why not apply it to potential fouls in the box? Another one is when one that where Lukaku was ruled offside, and it was one of the most crazy moments by VAR. Very, very close. Why couldn't the same be applied to this? So, also, number 3, we could say Luis Garcia's ghost goal, and that was in 2005. So, this one definitely still haunts Chelsea football players, and fans. It was a goal given despite no inclusive evidence. The ball was definitely crossed. The ball definitely crossed the line. So in Son's case, we have visual evidence of potential interference, yet the goal definitely stood. So what does this mean? What could this definitely mean? Anyway, these comparisons highlight inconsistencies in officiating, and if the game is governed by rules and technology, why aren't these tools applied consistently across matches? Anyway, let's talk about Manchester United's reaction. Let's talk about Ruben Amorim. So after that game, we all know why Ruben Amorim really went and said, Manchester United's manager expressing his frustrations on a calm but pointed manner. He went on and praised the team for fighting back, but you could definitely see the anger in his words when he referred to key moments being against Manchester United, and honestly, he's definitely I think he is right. So Manchester United's players were definitely were visibly shaken. Were visibly shaken after that goal. Johnny Evans later mentioned in a post-match interview that the team felt the decision was quite harsh. So when professionals who are playing at the highest level feel this when they've also definitely played for a long time, you definitely know something isn't right. But anyway, in Tottenham's defense and Ange Postecoglou's comments, he said, now on the flip side, Ange definitely said. He had his own take, on the post-match analysis. He was interviewed at post-match, and he cheekily referred to the movie Gladiator, asking, "Are you not entertained?" While it's clever, it's clever banter, it doesn't address the key issue here. Entertainment is one thing, and fairness is another. Tottenham Hotspur's fans will argue the Suns' goal was a moment of genius, and yes, I must say it was technically. But when genius overshadows sportsmanship, we've definitely got a massive, I must say, we've got a big problem. So Postecoglou's dismissal of the controversial goal and the controversy definitely reflects a growing problem in football. And I must say, managers and teams are relying on moments of brilliancy to paper over questionable tactics, So is that what we want football to become, that is the thing that we need to ask ourselves. Is that what we need football to become? Anyway, I'll give my final analysis. And was it fair? So let's ask the big question: was this goal fair? Personally, I do not think it was. I don't think it was fair. While San's strike was technically brilliant, I cannot deny that. The circumstances under which it was scored definitely raised too many red flags. Goalkeeper interference, crowded positioning in the box, and a lack of consistency from VAR all suggest that Manchester United were unfairly treated in this disturbance. Does this mean Spurs did not deserve the win? Not necessarily. Being fair, they played quite well overall. But moments like these undermine the integrity of the game, leaving fans and players alike feeling cheated. Anyway, to wrap up this, I must say this wasn't just a moment of controversy. It was a moment that reminded us why consistency in officiating matters. And Manchester United fans, we definitely know that you are frustrated, and I know we have every right. You have got every right to feel robbed, and it's not just about the goal. It's about the principle, and I hope you can definitely understand it. So football needs to be to do better, and VAR needs to be more transparent. Officials need to be held accountable in moments like this. Moments like Son's goal need to be reviewed with fairness and also at the forefront. So if you agree with me, hit that like button and let me know in the comment section, do you really think the goal should have been disallowed? What are your thoughts on VAR and officiating standards? Let's get into the conversation going. Let's get the conversation going, and let's get into the comment section. And if you really need much more about this or similar stuff, all you need to do is subscribe to the United chapter for more in-depth analysis, match breakdowns, and everyday Manchester United news. See you in the next one, and I remain Abu KALS. Plus, this is the United chapter.